Hello guys, Garcia here, and this is part 2 of our Eye of the Beholder playthrough. So in the last episode we opened the first door here to the left. We are in the second floor. So now let's try to open another one. I don't remember which is which, so let's just try to lockpick the center one here. Oh, that was quick. I have to be careful while clicking this so I don't lose one of my lockpicks. Oh, this is the room of the levers, yes. So this room has a series of holes and levers, so we have to avoid falling here. Watch your step, you don't say. So, okay. I don't know if it comes to a situation in which I need to jump. Maybe, maybe not. Alright. So when we come back we'll throw a different item here. Alright. I don't remember this part that well. I remember most of the key points, but I don't remember all the rooms. Alright, so far so good. I'm going slowly because I'm afraid I'm going to step on anything and set off a trap. Fall damage is no joke here, especially at our level here. So I'm trying to avoid it. Ooh. Okay. So if I do this, yes, I think I'm going to fall. Yes, as I thought. As long as there's nothing here, we should be fine. Oh, healing potion. Oops. Always misclicking. That is going to happen a lot, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so I'm actually going to use my cleric here real quick because the mage is very low. It's, yes, circle. Okay, so cure light wounds on. Man, you have to put some effort. This spell is not helping. Maybe it heals like a percentage, that's why it's healing so little. Or maybe it's just being lazy. Let's cure the rogue too. Alright. So that's good enough for now. Okay. Looking for secret passages. These types of rooms usually have one or two. But I think here it was just a hole for us to fall into. At least we got a potion out of it. Alright. So as you can see, as I told you guys before on the last episode, this path wasn't here when we first explored this side. Reason being, after we explored the other two doors, this path is going to open to lead us to the next floor, I think. Alright, so hopefully we don't break another, oh, not another one of our lockpicks here. This is getting me nervous. Not working. If I break one, I'll stop. There you go. We actually picked it twice. I don't know how is that even possible. Did we lock it again? Oh, this room is annoying. This room teleports you. So if we take one step, we are going to another part of this room here. There you go, we already changed. I remember this. Dead end. So this is a travel marker. So we can, every wall that has this like travel markers and stuff, we can move past them. They are like illusions. Damn. Alright. Not using the mage yet. She's going to be important in the next floor because we are going to have way stronger enemies to deal with. And I need her to level up so she can at least not be as fragile as she is now. She's pretty weak. Okay, so we entered through one of these walls, this one, in this corner. So let's check the other corners. Okay, nothing here. There's a room. I don't remember what this room represents, to be honest. Maybe I'm supposed to throw something? No. Huh. Maybe I'm supposed to force it? Well, I'm clicking, but no. So I really don't know. So let's not waste time. What was the wall? Jesus. Alright, this one. Okay. Oh, we're back in the room, so yes, this one. So now we ported to a different place. So every time you reach the middle of the room, you show up in a different direction. North, south and stuff. There's a compass here, right? Beside the arrows. I don't think I want to use this yet. I don't have enough stones to do that. A hollow laughter echoes faintly. So apparently we fell in some kind of trap. Or we fail a subquest. It's possible too. As I said, I don't remember all of them. Or most of them, to be honest. There you go, there's the carving again. Oh, a whispering voice says, illusion, solid illusion. So I am supposed to put daggers in it. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. This side there's nothing. Wait. This is where I just was. As you can see, it's very confusing. This is the last part of the room that we didn't explore yet. Oh, the first arrow. So Sean leveled here. Our Paladin. I don't know if he can cast Lay on Hands already. We'll see. Our first arrow here. As I said in the first episode, we start our campaign down here without a bow and arrows, but eventually we are going to find them all over the place. I think there's like 30 or maybe more. So we have to keep an eye out. Check every rune and stuff so we don't miss on anything. Okay. So this side is fine. Alright, so we are back where we were here. There's a room here too. Alright, so this room doesn't work. It takes us right back. So this one should. As you can see, it's more like a memory that I have than necessarily some sort of like problem-solving skill that I have. I just know that certain things in the game yield certain results when you apply them. I'm trying to find that first one that we explored, first corner. This one. I'm going to put a dagger in the wall to see what happens here. Okay. The dagger fits. Cool. And that doesn't mean anything, or does? Alright. Doesn't seem to do anything, or to have done anything. So we just lost the dagger, basically. That's okay. Our rogue is going to eventually use arrows anyway. Ooh, such a difficult place to navigate, as you can see. It's not that I'm getting lost, it's that literally it's difficult to remember which side is which, especially because I'm not looking at the compass. If I was, this was going to be, this could be way easier, or could have been way easier. Oh, that's alright. So as I told you guys also in the first episode, we need those items, these items here, the stone items. I call them runic, they are called stone. So there's stone dagger, stone medallion, stone ring, and so on. These are the items we cannot forget to get in each floor, because if we do, we might get locked, or we might not be able to go back to certain places. So we need those items, no matter what. Other than that, any other room that we don't explore or secret that we don't get, other than maybe losing a little bit of XP, doesn't really matter all that much at the end of the day. Always clicking the walls to see if there's a passage. Oh, this is one that I have to throw something inside. And then you might think, how the hell did you know how to do that? Well, when you're a kid, you have a lot of imagination, so I used to open the inventories of each of the characters and just throw stuff at walls and at holes and everything to see what worked and what didn't. And it was rough because initially I didn't have, see, this rune right here is representing the fact that we should throw something here. This is a dagger rune, right, as we just learned. Initially I didn't have this game, so what happened was I used to get it from a video store. So we would get it from for like 2 days. So I would play for 2 days, and then I would only be able to get it again on the following month. So I would play it like in small bursts, you know. So this is a teleporter, as you can see. There's a lot of teleporters in this game. I don't know where this one leads, so I'm going to avoid it for now. We'll see. Drain, okay. This is the elevator, right? Yes. So this is how this works. The path forward for us to continue our quest here is going into the portal, right? Or we can follow this path here. But we can also use the elevator. So we read what's in the wall. So entry level. So I'm going to click. The room seems to move, as you can see, so it's basically an elevator. Correction facility. So now we changed our location here. So this place is like a prison. There's enemies behind all of these doors. So let's try to take them down one by one here. Luckily the doors don't open by themselves. If they did, this part would be a nightmare. Alright, so door number 1. There's several items here too. These undeads that use the axes, they usually drop the axes. Oh, there's the bow. But our cleric cannot use slashing weapons, so the axe doesn't help us a lot here. And the paladin already has one. And another thing, and I think personally, this is the biggest problem with the game. There's no shop. You can't trade with the dwarves in the levels below. And there's no gold of any kind. There's like jewelry and things like that, but there's no actual gold, you know, which is a staple. I don't remember if the next few games on the franchise, 2 and 3, have gold. I imagine they do, but I don't remember. It have been many years. I don't like to play them a whole lot, to be honest, because they are MS-DOS games, right? But I recently acquired the Forgotten Realms collection on Steam, and that collection has all the 3 games in the same like launcher, and also has I think it's called the All-Seeing Eye, which is a software that accompanies the games that basically auto maps for you, so you don't need to write it down or try to remember. You can just use the map that is the software like generates. So a lot of people liked that feature. This software has existed for many years. Steam didn't create it, and also I think the GOG version also has the auto mapper. But as I'm playing the Nintendo version, so no such thing. So I'm just going by my memory here. Another thing that you have to manage here, clearly, first helmet, I'm going to give it to the cleric, is the amount of attacks that you do. So I'm doing 3 attacks in my front row here, and the ideal obviously is 4, but the cleric is using a shield because he cannot use the other weapons that I have here. See, this is a passage. There you go. Oh, this is the room that we fell into. That had a potion, remember? So it doesn't matter. So let's just close it just to not get lost. There you go. So as I said, I got the collection on Steam. So I will eventually play the entire franchise with a single party. I just have to re-educate myself or get used to the fact that there's no music. As I said, the music for this first few floors here is not that great, but the next ones are awesome. So I moved the room again. I explored the correction facility. So now fear section. I don't remember what this is, but doesn't seem to be good, right? Fear section. What is this? Okay. More stones. Oh, zombies. Actually, the paladin's quite low here. I don't want to risk taking like a critical blow and dying. So I'm going to heal him, at least a little bit. See, that's why I put the helmet on the cleric, because he's vital here. We need him to survive. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh. As you can see, this one was the first actually rough fight we had. These guys, when they hit their criticals, is really bad. The damage can be really high. A gold key. So who's carrying my keys? The rogue. Okay, so let's put this in her pockets. So I have the bow, but I only have 2 arrows. So for now, I'm not going to use it. I'm going to gather at least 5. So in case I lose 1 or 2, I can still keep going. Fights don't last long in this game, so as soon as the fight ends, I have to search for the arrows. Well, that's it in this section. So let's teleport again. I think we have to close the door, otherwise the floors don't move. Okay. Entry level, so we are back. So instead of leaving, let's rest here. We are incredibly low here. Sean gained the level, so I don't know if he can. Yeah, so his level's too low, so he can't pray for spells yet. Alright, let's save. As I said, I'm saving also in the emulator, but it's just for emergencies, not necessarily for gameplay purposes. So he gained a level, so he's now 45, has 45 HP, which is awesome. Okay, so as I said before, we have the portal, or we can follow this path. I'm going to follow the path first. Alright, I don't know where this goes, to be honest. Alright, there's two routes here. So here there's a door. And this is the part where the labyrinth starts. This is the part where people start to dread this game. This is the part where you start getting lost, for real. I don't think this lock can be picked. I'm going to try a little bit, but I'm not going to try a lot because I'm afraid of breaking one lockpick here. Broke, as you can see. So I'm going to keep the other one, I'm not going to try again. As I said, a few locks can be picked, but not a whole lot of them. Most of them you have to use keys. So there you go. Manami won a level, and Hikaru also won a level. So my rogue and my mage. So before I do anything, I'm just going to memorize a few extra spells. So next time we rest, we already will have more spells. Third circle, I think, is only on the next level. Okay, you kind of randomly gain levels in this game. You just enter certain spots and you pass the threshold that's necessary. Boots. I actually threw the boots. So there you go, equipping the cleric. More food. Our food situation is still mostly decent. Actually, why are you holding this dagger, sir? Okay. So this room apparently only had boots and food, rations. So yeah, nothing interesting. I think this room is related to the quest, the special quest in this level, to be honest. Maybe. But I don't remember how to activate the quest. Maybe we'll be back here later, I don't remember. Alright, so now we start to really get into the labyrinthic part of the sewers here. Using these daggers in the corridor is a little complicated because you can like throw one several feet away, and when you go to collect them you start another fight, so that can kill you too if you are not careful. So I'm going to just wing it here and try to remember where I'm going. So usually what people say you have to do in this game is basically hug the wall, right? So you hug a wall and just follow the wall to the end until you reach any place of interest. But this game is not that intuitive. Oh, we reached the door. I think this is for the golden key or the gold key. Yes. You guys are not going to believe it. This is actually the main door that we needed to find. We already found it, but we are not going to go down yet. There are several things. Oh, there's the teleporter. So now we are back on the main labyrinth here. Checking the walls always to see if there's anything. I don't think so. So in this side there's nothing. So basically we have the teleporter. I think this teleporter takes us back to the first one. Let's check. Yes. See, here's the elevator. So we also found out where the teleporter takes us. But we don't need to necessarily take it again because I'm going to explore more here. So I'm hugging the left side of the wall now. As you can see, there's a lot of just confusing paths. Alright, so we reached a different place. Forced the door. Oh, this is another one of those put something heavy here. There you go. So where are we? Enemies. Alright, this door is locked. It's not a forcible door, so let's avoid it for now. So just please don't quickly hit and we're good. As I said, the reason why I'm just hugging the wall and moving as quick as possible is because we are on a timer in this game because of the food situation. Eventually we will be able to avoid it because the cleric will be able to create food, but for now we don't have that ability yet, so we have to proceed as fast as possible. So one of these, I suppose, opens that door, right? The other one probably closes this door, but I don't know why. Let's see. Oh, that's why. Okay. I think they are immune to acid. So I'm not going to use the spell on undeads anymore. As you can see, we threw the knife. It went several quadrants away, or several squares. This game is like a squarey based dungeon crawler, right? Oh, I get it. Probably we are supposed to lock this place, use the lever, and probably this place is going to transform into something else, or a secret room is going to open. But I think I messed up because usually in this game when you lose the chance of doing something, you just lose the chance. You just don't have a second chance to execute special quests and stuff. So I'm going to close. I'm going to click it. I'm going to open again. Let's see if that helps. No. So yeah, I think we should have done this before we opened. So I probably should have clicked. Alright, so if it didn't work, it didn't work. So let's go. I think there's another wall. Let's follow him. I think there's another door that I need to find here. So let's just walk around really fast. Oh, that's the thing that I was trying to avoid. The gathering of the minds here. If we fight all of them at the same time, what can happen is the criticals can chain, you know? So I'm going to use my spells here. Damn it. Go. Come on. The rhythm is off here because I didn't click the X first. The damage is not been good. Alright. So So this is the type of thing that you have to avoid at all costs. This is the one thing that can kill you. Other than like traps and stuff. It's just a bunch of dudes showing up and just ganging up on you. But we survived there. That's why I don't use my spells a whole lot. I always keep them in my back pocket in case I need to just destroy a big group of enemies. Especially later on in the game when you have like Cone of Cold or Fireball, you know? There's like some sort of eagle mans. So literally humanoids that have the head of like eagles that you have to fight, and they cast spells and stuff. And there's like dozens upon dozens of them in several floors in the Dwarven halls, and they are extremely annoying to fight. Their spells are basically a must, otherwise you are ultra dependent in just hitting all of your attacks. So alright, we are back in the door again. Maybe there's a door or a couple of doors we didn't open, but let's go down. I don't see any reason to linger here any longer. Alright, this is the first actual difficult floor in the game. This is the third floor, right? So, third floor or fourth? I'm going to be honest, I don't remember which is which. Alright, doesn't matter. Because we have a new enemy in this floor. We are going to see him or them pretty soon. So let's go to this side first. Oh, this is also a teleporter room. So pay attention to the compass. So it's pointing south. So we are going to walk a little bit. There you go. See? We are at the opposite direction. So what we have to do is to go back. Now we are going forward. That took me a while when I was a kid to understand this concept. But as you can see, it's kind of a devilish trick to children. This one is very difficult to understand. You're like, why am I stuck here? Okay. So here you go again. This time north. So there you go. Actually, oh my god. So this is not the new enemy I was talking about. Obviously this is a new enemy, but that's not the one that I'm scared of. I don't think there's one here. They either have a lightning breath or a fire breath, one of the two, I don't remember. Oh, more arrows. We always have to be careful while looting because we can be attacked at any moment. Oh, Manami-chan. That's the enemy I was talking about. There you go. Oh damn it, I clipped. This guy, when he's alone and when he's on your face, basically, he's not that dangerous. But he can get you from behind, and he can come in pairs. And when they come in pairs, man, this is very difficult. So as you can see, I'm just trying to rearrange my arrows here. For some reason, I was spreading them between characters. I don't know why I did that. Alright. So nothing in the drain, nothing here too. So this is the door we opened to, or the path we opened to come here. So let's follow this a little bit. So that end, apparently. No buttons to open the wall, no runes, no nothing. So let's just go back. So as you can see, this game has a lot, and I mean a lot of dead ends. A lot of places that go nowhere. And that makes, obviously, perfect sense, right? Alright. So as you can see, in this place we have to constantly keep going back so we can go forward. And vice versa. And if that didn't make any sense, that's because it doesn't. So you have to get used to it. So there it is. So there you go, we are back where we just descended the stairs here. So now, I think I'm going to rest a little bit. Always when you're going to rest, you have to choose a room and you have to close the door, otherwise you can just be ambushed. And sometimes you just can't rest because there's monsters and stuff. I'm resting just to recover some spells. There's a lot of those green guys down here. So another portal, skipping. Another portal, also skipping. In this game, the best idea is to always avoid something that moves you. How should I say this? Moves you too far into the game. So something that just puts you in a floor that you shouldn't be yet, you know? You should always avoid that because your characters might not be ready to survive down there and you might get like straight up lost irreversibly, so you might not be able to go back. I think the moment I put this here, a monster will show up. There you go. So I have to turn around because I cannot let my mage catch one of those attacks, otherwise she's gonzo, she's not going to survive. Okay. So another key. So in this place, each key gives you another one. The reason why I'm not trying to lockpick this is first, I only have one lockpick left. And I need the lockpicks in the dwarven halls for some doors. And also because I'm almost 100% sure it's not possible to pick these doors here. I should have kept the key. Alright. So, click, turn. Huh, there's nothing. Oh, I remember this place. This is the first time I fell into the dwarven halls by mistake. So I'm going to walk very slowly to show you guys. So you walk. This is the new room, right? There you go. It opens a hole, you see? There's like a hidden pressure plate here. And I just straight up fell. I don't know if this is go straight to the dwarven halls in the next floor, or if we just fall into the like 4th floor of the sewers. I don't even know if there's a 4th floor. I think this is one in which we are is the last one. Backstabber. So this is probably a magic dagger. So okay, so not falling onto that, obviously. So let's avoid it. So there you go. Okay. So again, press and turn around. There you go. So let the paladin tank those blows. There were times when I have like a mage with like 15 health and he just ate one of those attacks from behind and the dude just died. And I had to restart because I didn't save. Because it was back in the Super Nintendo days, so the concept of saving constantly was not in my mind back in those days. I only got my PS1 later on and understood the concept of memory cards. Alright, so okay. I think this is where I came from. Yeah, it is. So there's the 2 portals. Okay. So this is the doors we're opening. So now we are going. That's the thing we don't like to see here. Is when we meet the creature, but it's far away down the hall or the corridor. So what happens is he has like a breath attack, right? So can hit us from pretty far away. So you always want to fight it face up, right? You want to fight it melee. Alright, so more rations, give you the backstabber back. There are also cursed items in the game. Some I know they are cursed, others I have no idea, so you just have to periodically use detect magic. Okay, so nothing here. Also nothing here. Okay, so other side. So now we are going to have way more options to move here, and that's not good because you can get lost. Let's try to lockpick this one, but I'm going to save first actually. I have no problem, by the way, saving before I do stuff and loading. A lot of people don't like to do that, but I am a Civilization 5 and 6 player. In those games I save a lot to try to build wonders and stuff, and to not lose a whole lot of time and just load. Oh, this lock requires a key, so I cannot use my lockpick here. I don't think I have any keys left, so I have to find the key for this door. Oh, nope, I do have a key. There you go. Damn it. Is there a dude behind me? Yes! Man, the noise saved me here. I was like, I didn't meet the monster inside the room yet, so it couldn't possibly be him, right? So he was coming from behind. Man, that was a close call. Alright, another healing potion. Extra healing potion. This one is extra good. Alright, potion of healing. These healing potions, I imagine, are on the game basically to give you the chance of playing without a cleric or some sort of healing character. So you can just avoid the clerics and just eat the rations, try to not get poisoned, and just basically... oh, there's another key here. The lock appears jammed. Oh, I get it. So I was supposed to open here, maybe. The lock appears jammed, so there's nothing I can do, right? So whatever. Alright. I don't remember where I came from. It doesn't matter, let's just walk around. I just returned to the same spot. Oh man. That happens a lot. But at least I'm being able to be very quick and in covering the ground here. Because of the... I can press square and just use my D-pad to walk around, so that is making everything go way faster. Alright. There's another spot in this place here that has another hole to the next floor. Ah, damn it. Come on, come on, come on, move, move, move. I want to heal him, but I actually can't, because I cannot stop here. If I stop to put the cross here. Oh, that's the thing we need to avoid at all costs. Like one dude on the front attacking us, and one dude on the back just throwing bolts. Alright, I need to heal him. So I need to find a... My god, that's amazing. All of them are here in the same time. Ooh, that was very lucky. Okay. That's why I told you guys that this place is more complicated than the first two floors. Okay. Let's keep hugging the wall here. Ooh. There you go, guys. That's the spot I was just tell you guys about. That was the closest of calls. So we have a door here, and we have a door there. This door requires a different type of key. This hole looks like the inside of a jewel box. So, I don't know if you guys remember, but I got the jewel from that key room. So I only have a jewel for one of the doors. I don't know which one is which. So I'm going to use on this one. But I'm going to do this on the next episode, guys. This one has gone already a little bit long. And we are already kind of lost here, as you can see. But that's where the fun of the game starts, right? You have to just try and go the wrong route and start again and try to not die and try to not use all of your food. We are going to have to start eating our food pretty soon, and we don't have a whole lot. So, and I also need to rest. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.